This week is spring break, so me and my friend did a 6-mile hike. We saw a whale. It was freaking awesome. And we got some acai bowls, and I also got a taco and some guac. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We have the green light going on, and we are going to get after this bike ride today. We have a 10-minute warm-up and then 20 repeats of 30 seconds hard, 30 seconds easy. Then we have a little breaky, and then we have 16 30-second hard, 30-second easy, and then a 10-minute cool down. So, gonna be pretty tough, I think, but get to go to the pub after, celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So that will get me through. Let's go! Yesterday was Monday, and I did not do my swim, which is okay because I did a 6-mile hike with my friend, and afterwards I was pretty exhausted and not wanting to do the swim. So I might make it up later this week. I might not. It's actually carrying on from last week because I didn't do it last week because here in Hawaii there were huge storms and all the pools were closed. So I may or may not add that swim on this week. It's a sweaty one today. Woo-wee! Just finished first set of intervals, so it's a breeze from here. Shit's hard. Woo! Feeling good today. Yes, sir. Swim complete. I did that for my recovery. Yesterday, definitely had one too many Guinnesses at the bar. I was there for too many hours. So I was kind of concerned for my swim today, but it was very rejuvenating. Being in the water was like exactly what I needed. So it was a good session, and I got a lot of sleep today. Went to the gym today to run my intervals, and I chose the wrong day to do that because the AC was broken, so it was literally a sauna in there. I don't think I've been this sweaty in a minute, but got her done, and I rolled out. That's why I wanted to actually go to the gym. It's so much fun to moped in the rain. I'm just kidding, it's terrible. And I'm absolutely soaked. So let's go take a shower. Get dry and comfy. This is the worst weather for spring break. I'm going to show you what my Training Peaks plan looks like every week. So it gives you all of your workouts for each day. You can move them around. So say that I had a super busy Saturday, for example, I could change this and move it to Friday, which is super nice. You do have to pay for the premium to do that, unfortunately, but I think it's worth it because you can switch things around. So for this week, Monday I took my rest day, so typically the rest days are on Fridays, but I moved it to Monday because I did a very long hike, 6-mile hike, and then a walk as well. So these don't have any colors because this is not part of my triathlon training plan, but all of these you can see. So this one I did perfectly, that's why it's green. This one I did not do perfectly. It was planned for 2,800 yards. I only did 2,300 yards. I had a very fun Tuesday out for St. Patrick's Day, so that's why that one is yellow. Green, again, today I did this speed workout run, and then the rest of the week I have an hour-long swim tomorrow, and then I have a 3-hour endurance ride, followed by a 20-minute run off the bike, and then an hour and 50-minute aerobic endurance run on Sunday. So here I'll show you a perfect week of all greens. This one is the only workout I have missed completely so far, so pretty proud of myself. I've only missed one, and we're on what, week? I think week 8 or something like that. So doing pretty good. And yeah, I just wanted to show you that is how I keep track of all my workouts, and it all is linked directly to my Garmin and my Strava, so makes everything nice and easy to see. And I can also view a bunch of cool data and metrics on this website, but I will not bore you with that. Update on the training plan for today. So, can't go swimming today. As you can see, it's not raining right now, but it's been raining, downpouring all morning. On the North Shore, so I live in the south part of the island, on the North Shore, there's severe flooding. Evacuation orders were put in place for people up there. So it's really not great on the island right now. And what that means for my training is that I cannot go to the pool because they're all closed. And the only indoor pool that I could go to is too far away to go on my moped, especially in these flooding conditions. So I am just going on a walk in the middle of the rain, the break. No rain right now, but it's supposed to start again. So yeah. Checking out any damages. I don't see any yet. Here's a little bit of flooding. This is the worst I've seen. Great shoe choice. So that's about a half mile from where I live, but it's downhill. I live on a little hill, which is nice. So staying safe today, not choosing danger. So, since we can't swim today, I'm just going to do a little yoga session. Yoga with Adrian, about 45-minute long session. And just gonna enjoy a little cozy Friday evening. Pretty much confined into my house. I mean, not really, but just to be safe, you know. So, gonna have a little fun with it, hopefully. Find some joy in this cozy sesh. And yay! Check this out. Oopsies. Get started.
Heavy, so you're actively anchoring down to the top of the left thigh bone. Move with your breath, exhale, rounding through. Inhale, open the chest. Stretch it, opening up through the chest. And then exhale, bring your right elbow all the way down to the earth. Coming into a lizard variation here. So if the forearms don't come down, you can stay on.
Creatine update. I've been taking it for about 2 months now. And so what it's supposed to do, promote lean muscle mass. Clearly working. I'm just kidding. I don't really notice much of a difference in that, but that's because I'm not really strength training. So if I'm not strength training, then obviously this is not a miracle worker. Okay. Enhances strength and recovery. Definitely have noticed recovery help. Usually I would have like some sort of major pain in some muscle in my body. I don't really have that right now, and I'm able to recover super fast. So for example, on Saturday, every Saturday I do a long bike with a brick run, and then on Sunday I do a long run. So if I would have had to do that a year ago, I would have been so exhausted on Sunday and would not have wanted or been able to physically do that long run. So the recovery has definitely been really, really good, and I think this plays a big part in it. Not for sure, but I've noticed good recovery. And then supports brain health and cognitive function. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's too soon to tell. I think I have had very clear thoughts, have been able to be super productive, so maybe, but not sure. But number one thing about the creatine that I've personally noticed is very quick recovery. So that's my review, and I'm going to continue taking it because it's now part of my routine. Okay, as you can pretty clearly see, it's not raining today, which is great, except I did my 3-hour ride indoors because it said it was supposed to rain all day, and now it's like humid AF, and I literally just died on that brick run. And let me tell you, bike today, mega struggle bus. I haven't struggled that bad in a minute. I think it was like my nervous system was some sort of effed up because I started crying like 70 minutes in, and it was just not good. I was checked out mentally from that point on, and yeah, but I did the 3 hours. It was only like 34 miles, which is terrible. Probably my worst ride in years. Yay, we love that. So, whatever, I got it done. My sweet dear moped has a flat tire. I was driving it and it felt like I was slipping. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just the water on the ground. But I was like, this does not feel normal. And then I stopped because it didn't feel right, and flat tire it was. So we're waiting on the tow truck. Sitting here on the floor, post run. Did 8 miles today. Should have been longer, but it's been a rough weekend for training for me. Don't know why, don't know what's going on, but my body is telling me to slow down a little bit. So thankfully, I have an active recovery week next week, which does mean slowing down, less mileage. So very, very excited because my mind gave out yesterday and today, and it was very difficult for me to push through. So not the training that I had in mind for this weekend, but still got some good miles in, got it done, and we're finished with week, I believe, 8, week 7 or 8, don't know, of training.